Here we go. And copy and paste the questions. So is your first time on TNT or not?
No, it's my third week in the platform on the
Oh,
platform.
nice. Nice, nice. Very interesting. Almost there. Hold on. All right. So let me paste the questions for you. Here we go. Shit. Why the chat don't appear? Hold on. Nice. So Anna, can you see the questions?
Yes.
Nice. So just let me introduce about TNT for maybe who can watching us now. So Talk and Talk or TNT is a platform where you can practice not only English as you're gonna do now, but also Spanish, Italian, French, and so on. So here's a safe space for you practice. No one gonna judge you, gonna correct you, unless if you ask, but for help. But it's not the intention to the intention only to practice. And yeah, so now me and Anna we are gonna talk about personality. And Anna, in general, I like to make an introduce, like introduce yourself. But the question number one, I already help with that. So please, who are you? Like, introduce yourself, your name, where you're from. Feel free for defining yourself.
Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you. I'm Anna. I live here in São Paulo. I'm 34 years old. About my background, my first degree was in physics. My second degree, alas, my first degree was in technology radiology, and my second degree was in physics. I had my master degree and my doctor degree in the nuclear area. My focus is on radiology, and nowadays I'm scientist collaboration manager in a company, and I work with create a new project research, a new develop softwares, something like that, for the modality computed tomography. And I married for 4 years ago. So I joke I'm the test drive yet. I don't have kids. I don't have pets. I love the physics. I love to travel. I love to waste my moment, my time and my moments with my parents. And this is me.
Very, very nice. So I respect your very good background, your your CV. Let me just ask you, did you study at USP, University of São Paulo?
Yes, yes, for my master. Do you know the IPEM, Institute of Research
Yeah.
and Develop? Yes, the nuclear
Mm-hmm.
field. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I studied there.
That's why I ask because I don't think has a many places in São Paulo with this
Yes,
subject, I
yes,
see.
the perfect place. I studied for 10 years.
Well, yeah, definitely high respect because it's not
Thank
easy.
you.
Suddenly a month ago I met some guys from the same place. They are was creating like a chapter of the E double three. I don't know. I know triple three. I don't know. And maybe you know the guys. I forgot the name now, but they're very young guys, and they are had a lot of yeah, like organized people to yeah. I don't remember exactly they has a lot of in another groups, but yeah, I study at University of São Paulo also, but at PoliUSP, like I'm electrical
Ah,
engineering. Yeah. And
congratulations for you too. It's not easy.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you. And I'm pursuing a master's degree also in the same institution, but I'm not running about with the master degree, like I'm just enjoy the time without hurry. And yeah. So, and about me, I'm joining Harrington. I'm 28 years old. I'm a Christian from Presbyterian Church. And let me see. I have a fiance. She lives in Ilhéus, Bahia. And yeah, I'm living here in Osasco, São Paulo. So I'm in a long distance relationship, you know. And yeah, I have
Brasileiros,
plans
it's
to.
so amazing.
Yeah, yeah, I
You
love the
need
city.
to change for there.
Yeah, my job was not like because I work from I'm all of the most of the time of the time at my home from home, but I need to go to the office sometimes of the month, like 5 times, 6 times per month maybe. And then yeah, but I went to for I love Ilhéus like my second city now and Jorge Amado and yeah, it's a good place and I've been there like in the beginning of this month and I'm gonna return in December. And yeah, but me and my fiance we are planning to be married, and she gonna come here from Osasco, and yeah. So let me see. Yeah, nowadays I live with my mom, uh, and my dog Lola,
Mm.
and yeah. Basically that's it. Yeah, yeah. And I work with electricity market. You know, like this area very interesting. You know, like something that I'm enjoying, and I've been in the same company of for 2 years and a half almost, and yeah, he's my one of my accomplishment that I really proud to work there. You know, like it's a good job. You know, and that's it. By the way, I think are you gonna need to work a little after because I have to some things to organize. You know. But it's not because I'm obligated, but just because I need to to organize these steps. All right, Anna. So, and the question number two, what is your best personality trait?
Mm, I think because it's so difficult to talk about me, but
Hmm.
I felt a determined person. I felt a
Hmm.
hard work person. I think it's necessary to adapt myself in different space, in different type of work. So I think this is the best personality in my case. This determinant because when we try because when we will try to work with the science. It's so difficult here in our country. We don't have a lot of help or support for this, and always in my life I needed to work in my routine, and in my free time I had my research. So uh, I think this adaptative person, it's something really strong in my life.
I see. I like it. I listen podcasts. They call like it's not another Rodo. There's another about is maybe Dragões de Garagem. I don't know if you know. It is the guys they are like to do research also. If has a been a time that they don't listen anymore, but I remember one of the episodes about the are sharing about this routine, and a lot of people in these areas already passed for some burnouts, you know, because they has to conciliate with a lot of stuffs. And I imagine even in Brazil they don't value this time enough, you know, like this area enough. So if you compare like with the USA, I don't know, more developed countries, you know, they you don't need to split in two different areas, you know, to survive another. No, you can just make your research. But unfortunately here, you need to be to facing this challenge, right? Um, and did you already happen with you? Did you pass for some like burnout, like a very stressful routine, something that the way?
Yes, it's not easy, and I felt this almost when I finished my PhD because
Mm-hmm.
depression is a lot, and I felt this. I always said I'm crazy after this this thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same in my mind. It's not the
Was
same Anna. It's totally different person. And yes, I felt this. But when we pass, it's something like I think today. When we pass the all difficult, the all obstacles we have, I in my mind I think, that's okay, it was easy, but it's not easy. But after to pass the situation, I think we organize these things in my mind, and now I think, no, it's so easy, but
I
not.
see, I see. Yeah, yeah, I imagine. All right, so about me, my like my best personality, I think I'm talkative, like I'm communicative. Like I don't consider myself that I'm a good communicative person. Like I like to speak very well in public, but I don't have like problems to like I'm like a carudo, like I just if I need to talk with a person, just go and I can speak in public without so many problems, like. But that does not mean that sometimes I speak very fast and the people don't understand me. Uh, but I consider I have this like personality to more relate with the question number 10 more, not 10, then the question number 8 about more more extrovert person, and I like to I have a good thing I admire myself to connect different peoples. Like if I some people some guys friends ask me some help and I like to really help try to help uh, try to give my best, not for only my fiance but also for my friends around me. And I consider I can create some good connections to put people that need to they have similar uh interests, like similar topics, and then I put or they stay together and they can help each other, like yeah. Like I like to create a network, not only for professional things but also for anything, and yeah, I know because I have some persons they are has really difficult to do this, and it's like a soft skill, no, right, ability. And yeah, so for example, in my company, I don't have a problems to talk with a person that different areas to go there. If I compare with my other coworkers, they sometimes they feel so close only the in the team, and I like to be in contact with I know how to lead with a different person that even if a CEO or a more person that the simple, like in the job, I have this ability to, like how to say we say uh emotional intelligence, for lead with adapt to with different person. I'm not expert, but I think I have this facility.
Very
And yeah, thank you. Let me see. Question number 4. Do you try to be a friendly person? Why or why not? Like, do you care about the others' opinions or not?
not. I think it's this is about the soft skills too. Um, I really agree about we need to be a friendly person because the word it's a big, but in the relationship it's so closer. So
Yeah.
if you have a bad person, someone, I agree. In another time, we will found this person for another job or another situation, and we receive the bad, the bad consequently and the same. So I agree, it's necessary to be a friendly person, not only about the energies, about the things, but I agree when we a good person for the other, we will receive for the universe the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I like this, like him to be a friendly person, and I really agree this is necessary. But I know nowadays we have a lot of colleagues with different ideas, with different perspectives, and I think that's okay. The important is to continue about the polite. I from myself, that's okay. I listen some different, I agree, and I'm open for to discuss the points, but I will not the fight about the something. I think it's not necessary. Doesn't work this for me. Don't work this for me. So my idea today is some topics I think it's not a good option for to discuss, and that's okay. Maybe the other person, um, when listening my aspects, I will listen the other aspects too. That's okay. Maybe we not agree the same topic. That's okay.
Yeah,
For me, it's not problem. I don't. I have some phrase. I need to be happy. I don't have to be razão. I don't know, but I'm
to
not
have a
correct
reason. Yeah.
person. Yes,
Uh-huh.
I just be happy. That's okay. You not agree with me.
Yeah, yeah, that's the democracy, like
Yes,
people has different opinion, and I like you say something because sometimes you need to choose your art fights. No, you don't need to be in a fight for every single detail. Sometimes you just, oh, that's okay, and but do you think you always has this personality, or you was changing time by time, like you
yes,
learning
it's
this?
grow. Yes, for grow
Yeah,
up. Yes, I think when
yeah, yeah.
we I was teenager, for example, I'm so immaturity person, and when I listen something about the music, about the other topics, I always said, not my idea is correct. This music style is so best to compare another one, and I think this is immaturity. But when we growing the mind, more knowledge about the things, because when I think when we more knowledge about the things, more you know, you don't know nothing. So I think this is the maturity, of course.
Yeah, yeah, and it's very noble in wisdom from your part because no, like if you live only with people that agree with us, we feel in a comfort zone, Like sometimes it's important we like how to say furar a bolha, the bubble,
Yes,
Like because sometimes the
true, true.
algorithms in the social media they all like. Uh, if you take maybe it's a bad example, but just to came in my mind
Uh-huh.
now. If you go in the Facebook at the time of the election, oh, if depend of the my social media only, a person will be, sometimes it is good that to listen the other that person different from you because if not, if you only comfortable you live only with people that agree with you. You don't, it is important listen, of course, has some things is very
Exactly.
no sense, like
Yes,
and this for these things you don't need to lose your time, but to lose your time, but I think it is important to try to understand the other's opinions, because we can, if you has this attitude like to, oh, I need to learning, I don't know everything. I think you can grow more than if you just feel like with your opinion, if you don't accept. I think it is very mature position.
yes, I agree. And in this case, about the algorithms, in my case, for example, I choose the follow the both segments, for example, because
Mm,
I don't need my algorithms to input in for me just one opinion. I know I need to listen to both, so I follow the both lines, for example, for to
mm,
receive the both ideas, not
yeah.
only the one. But I agree with you that sometimes it not make sense, and I lose my
Mm,
time with this too.
yeah. Yeah, sometimes we don't need to spend your
It's
energy with
force a lot.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. We have a limit.
Yes, yes.
Or
Across the line, it's not
yeah.
enough. I
No, because
agree.
nowadays has a very, very no sense people, and you think, yo, when I was more teenager, I thought adult person, oh, maybe they more cult, and when you see now I'm adult, and you see some things, you say, oh, my man,
Oh,
some
oh God.
people, yeah, don't, yeah. Anna, let me ask you the question number three. What is your main weakness, and how do you try
Mm,
to overcome it?
yes, about the weakness. This is, um, I think for my case, it's more cliche. I don't know this in English, but
Uh-huh.
it's like hide the demand, because I put my standard very high for these things. And when I win this standard, I put other more high, and not never it's enough for me. And I think this is not good, because sometimes the done is better than perfect. For my case, it's not my case. I'll be the perfect. This is for all things in my life. When I cook on, or I will clean my house, these things too. It's not only, for example, for the work or for the research. And I think
I
this is
see.
something strong to live with this. uh,
Yeah,
Sorry, I forgot the name, but it's like to cobrar a lot about the life. It's
yeah,
always
yeah,
never enough, never enough.
yeah, yeah. I think for one way, not too much can be good, but if you like put so much pressure on your shoulders about yourselves, because let me ask you, when you like, I think it don't has there's no problem if you put another goals for you active, to something that for you feel challenging, for you. But when you active a point, did you usually to celebrate or not? You just
Not
uh
just to pass. This is the
yeah,
big
so
point. I had the mentoring in the some days with other girl, a older woman, um, a very good woman, in the
hmm
career and this kiss. And this said for me, you not celebrate your goals,
yeah.
your wins, and your quick wins. And I think, oh my gosh, I not celebrate nothing. I celebrate with
Yeah,
my family these things, but it's just okay to pass. I need two more. I need two more, and I need two more. It's not enough. This is, I think, not
yeah,
good.
yeah. That can be damage for your mental health. Yeah. I sometimes I feel you because I have tend to be hard with me with myself. But yeah, we need sometimes to celebrate, even if you shave your hands, like yeah, take your time, give you a gift. Because but if you only just put your pressure when you're active, you don't just continue. I think this is not healthy. But that's good that you know this, and you can work in that. Because if the person don't know this, they don't just notice it if when a person tell. I think at least you're in the right way, like you can just identify and try to when you see something, oh, nah, let me celebrate that, let me take it easy, you already had a PhD, so you're active
That's
the
okay.
top,
It's not
yeah,
necessary deposit. That's okay now.
yeah,
One
yeah,
year to just
yeah,
to live, just to think. I try
yeah.
now.
That
I try now.
I think this is a result like a society we are uh request to for all the time to be in a productive, like you can rest, like you need to all the time to be a person
A
that who
busy, yes.
yeah, this is not good, yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah,
I think our generation needs to observe this and to tend this. The free time, it's so amazing too. It's necessary, and not to produce all day, all week, every second count. Not
yeah.
have that.
And you know what? I saw once, I don't remember where, but makes sense. Uh, for you take a rest, you take a vacation. This is productive also because has they compare a productive person that who go don't take like they don't take time for a vacation, and if you compare with the others who take a rest, go to vacation, the person is more productive, better, like they are more happier than the others who are only there to. It is very important to be take a break, like for feel more productive, like all
I
right,
agree. And recycling our brain, it's necessary
yeah,
to open for other things. Now I
hmm
put this in my schedule, but in my last 10 years, I didn't. I didn't do this.
you live in 10 years in the this pressure.
Yes, all the force, all.
I see, I
But
see.
now I try to do this like my, but in my weekends now I try to speak more English because I need more
Nice.
fluence. I need to express
Nice.
myself better, but always I put the something.
I see, I see. Oh, so yeah, no, no, and about me, my main weakness, I'm thinking that I'm fighting about this. That it's like another cliche, maybe, but that's happened. I'm very anxiety person, and I'm doing therapies, like these are helping me a lot because my therapist, the guy who are follow me, they recommended me about mindfulness, practice this, and this helped me a lot, like. But I this some weeks ago I didn't practice so much because the secret is you now practice like 10 minutes. You need to be consistent, like day by day, and because like I'm in a phase of my life. I'm looking things for the wedding party to make plans for my new life and apartment. I think it's normal we feel excited, but about me, I feel I want to do the things, and sometimes like I need to prioritize. Like I take a decision today. Oh no, I can't do this now because I'm here, and sometimes I'm in worry about the other stuff. And the mindfulness helped me because not to be so fixed in this thought, because the thoughts define us. Like we tend to be very emotional persons, and then that's it. I think I'm very sometimes anxiety person, and this uh yeah for one point is good because I consider myself responsible guy, but sometimes I'm very disorganized. My mind are having the past a lot of thoughts, and I feel for example, I was in the church in the morning, and while the person was preaching things that are very important. I was worrying about, like, I was there, presence, I was listening, attentive, but not so attentive because my background, my subconscious, like I was in another place, worry, oh, what about this? And this is something that I need like
Yes,
to
just
take
had
a
a
break. Else.
time. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I felt this way too. In my case, I used to put in the paper. I loved
Hmm.
to write my priorities. I love to put this my week when I start the week. For example, I put this week I needed to try to finish these 4 or 5 things,
Hmm. Hmm.
and this is make my more calm because
I see.
I like to risk this the topic finish the topic is
This is
done.
good for our brain, when you do this,
Yes,
like
like a cleaning.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's it. And sometimes also I'm very procrastination person, like especially with smartphone, like because when I need to work, I try to put this aside, like to turn the Pomodoro and oh, I need to focus, and this because this stealing our time, like if you are seeing, I don't have any more, I don't have Instagram, uh, but only WhatsApp and YouTube sometimes. Oh, I feel like so close there and past time, and feel guilty. Oh, I didn't take the time. I didn't use with wisdom, But yeah, something that I think now a generation needs to lead. So Anna, would you like to choose like for the last question because you think you have
Yes,
10 minutes? Yeah,
yes,
go.
yes, yes. The last question. Can people change their personality if they want to? Do you know anybody who has changed theirs?
Good one.
Ah, yes, the good one. I think it's not possible to change the personality, but I agree when we try to be better, just to be better,
Hmm.
because there's some points, there's some lines of the personality. It's not good
Hmm.
to fix these and not move, not change, and never. And I
Hmm.
think it's a good idea when we try to observe the some things and to change this. Mainly when we listen this, the people who loves us, because
Uh-huh.
sometimes, for example, my mom or my husband or my father said for me, ah, you put so pressure for another person, more polite,
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes you're so strong to talk with the other people.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yes.
listened this, and of course I understood this is my style, but
Mm.
why not to change, to why not to change, why not to reuse this another way, maybe. Maybe the soft skills, I think it's not like that. It's not
To improve.
necessary to be
Yeah.
the same
Mm-hmm.
person who is I 19 until
Mm-hmm.
my old age.
Mm-hmm.
And when I listen the other people said, I never change, I think, oh, so
So poor, yeah.
yeah, so stupid, because why not
Yeah.
to change? I think this Anna today, the 34 years, it's totally different when I was
Good,
my
good.
when I was my 20, and it's totally different in the future too. So, but I agree it's not possible to change just for our like. For example, I need to change my husband, for example. Today it's a sport day, because he loves about to watching the football, the soccer, about the
Uh-huh.
other sport, and I don't like. But I think this is not necessary to change. Just to respect. I don't like. He
You
likes.
don't need to
Okay,
force it, yeah. Yeah.
exactly. I think this is the good balance for the life
Yeah.
to well to observe.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you, and especially when you receive this kind of feedback, because sometimes need to be a person closer than you to give this feedback, not someone that who are not has this intimacy with you, you know. And for the similar to me, sometimes I'm for because I consider myself like an extrovert person. I usually sometimes to not listen enough, you know, like to start to speaking. And nowadays I'm practicing to be listen more active, you know, like, oh, even if I have something, sometimes it's difficult because the internet also has a lagging, and when you see who already are speaking together, sometimes I do something like a bad behavior, and you try to improve this behavior, not your personality, right? Yeah.
Very good.
All right, Anna.
Okay.
So, Anna, thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
Enjoy the take a rest. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, you know. And yeah,
You too.
I hope to see you again. All right.
I hope to, and thank you very much about our
Yeah,
training. They speak English today.
my pleasure. Bye bye. See ya.
Bye bye.